What is up, YouTubers? Welcome back. Thanks again for checking out another of my videos. And today, I have a special unboxing for you. That's it. Thanks again. Hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Peace out. Emissions. Actually, we do have a very special unboxing today. I received a couple of packages from our friend rcscooters.com. I've been talking about it for a while. I've been saving up for a while. I've mentioned it in a previous video. I finally bit the bullet and bought myself a big bore kit. So let's go ahead and check out the parts I picked up from Chris at rcscooters.com. This one here is going to be a new starter. This is a monster starter available at rcscooters.com. We got a big bore kit with a bunch of heavier parts. We need, a heavy duty starter to crank this puppy up. So this is a much larger starter compared to stock. So we got ourselves a monster starter, just a heavy duty starter to crank this puppy. So there's the starter. Boom. Alright. After the starter, this should be the head. Oh, we got some parts in here. Nice. Okay, we got some stickers. We got some instructions. Is this a Koso part? Oh, okay. We got some gaskets right here. We got an exhaust gasket. I have a bolt and a screw right there. That probably goes in here. Let's just put those puppies in here. Okay, and this is the racing head. Oh man, look at this thing. Okay, so we picked up, I think it's the version 1 racing valve head. I went ahead and picked up, I don't know if, let me see if I can get a good shot. Okay. I went ahead, we got the racing head, we got the Koso roller cam kit. So we put in a new cam, and then we got the roller valves. What are they called? I'll have to look at, I'll put links in the description for everything. Oh, okay, this probably goes, okay, in there somewhere. So we got the racing head, alright, the version 1 racing head with the larger exhaust and inlet valves. Alright, then we got the Koso roller cam kit, which I don't know if you can see it, but it's got some ball bearings that go over the cam, so it just rolls a little bit faster. That's going to give me a little bit more mid-range torque. So that's already installed. That's in there. I appreciate that because it looks like it's kind of a pain. So there's the racing head. We got some gaskets. Let's put that back in the box for now. Then I also got we got parts in there. We got some more gaskets. These gaskets is a pleasant surprise because I've been watching DynamoUSA videos on YouTube on how to install a big bore kit, how to split the case, how to remove the head, install the camshaft and whatnot. And I've been, look, there's some more seals right there, and I've been trying to write down all the parts and pieces I need, especially the seals and the O-rings. So all these little gaskets and O-rings and seals are a pleasant surprise. Here's a spark plug, the new fuel injector. Let's get into that. Oversized fuel injector to match the oversized big bore kit. So that puppy's gonna go in there somehow. And then the cable to connect it. So we got the fuel injector, the oversized fuel injector to match the big bore kit. And I was saying, like, these gaskets and parts and pieces is a pleasant little surprise, because those are a couple of things that I don't have to pick up, even though I was going to anyways, because you want to replace gaskets, you want to replace O-rings and seals. These guys are only a couple of bucks each if you buy them from a parts store, but it can save you a world of hurt, because you don't want any leaks after the fact that you've installed the engine, because then you just got to break it back down just to replace these. So you might as well just replace them from new, and finding them in here is a pleasant surprise. Let's get that in there. It saves me a couple of things that I have to buy. We got the fuel injector. We got some heat sinks. Okay, so these heat sinks are going to try to help cool the engine block. That guy's in there. Okay, so let's bring out the header again. We got an intake and exhaust heatsink, and that's basically just going to go right here. Boom. That basically goes right there, red to kind of hopefully match the scooter a little bit. And all it's doing is it draws heat from the header, from the valve system. I forget what it's called, man. I'm like super excited. I'm at a loss for words. Definitely not planned out this video, but it draws heat from the block, and all this space allows air to flow through it and dissipate that heat off the block, trying to keep the engine cooler. All right, so we got a couple of heat sinks, one from the front, one from the back. We got a cam breather heat sink. This big guy is going to go right here, and like I said, all it does is draw heat from the engine block into the heat sinks. Airflow is going to help dissipate that heat. So we got a couple of heat sinks to try to keep the engine cool, because that is a big factor when you're getting a big bore kit. The bigger you go, the hotter the engine runs, and then it becomes a challenge to try to keep the engine cool and from overheating and from blowing up. This guy, what is this guy? We got some stickers in here too. We got a bunch of stickers. RC Scooters 164cc kit. That's what I picked up, a 164cc kit. Alright, we got some more gaskets. Oh, careful, careful. Don't want to lose any of these. We got to go through them and see what we got. Okay, so this is the cylinder. We got the cylinder. We got the ceramic coated cylinder for durability. We got the larger 58.5 millimeter piston inside. It looks like that's already in there. This is going to be the last time I take this out, because I don't want dust and parts to get in there. It looks like that's already in there. And the O-rings for that. Here's a little piston ring. Ceramic coated cylinder. Nycasil coated aluminum cylinder, so it just runs a little bit smoother. And then the crank right here. And then the crank. Oh man, I got parts and pieces. Oh, some more O-rings. That's for the valve. That's the oil pump gasket. And then we have, boom, Mother Mary right here. She's heavy. She's heavy. She's heavy. We got parts on the table. She's heavy. And then we have the crank. This is a 3.2 millimeter crank with the forged Concord rod. It's supposed to be stronger. It's going to give me a little bit more cc's. All right. We got a bunch of parts on the tables, guys. A bunch of parts on the tables. So we have to break down the engine, take off the valve header, take off the cylinder. We got to split the case open. We got to take off the old crankshaft. We're going to put in the new crankshaft, 3.2 millimeter crankshaft. Okay. So we put the crankshaft in place. Okay. We put the case back together. After we put the case back together, we go ahead and we put the new cylinder. It's a 5.8 millimeter piston, bigger cylinder. The cylinder, and then on top of that, yeah, goes the header, right? So the racing valve, I'm going to keep calling it a header. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to call it a header for now, and then the spark plug goes in here. So the cylinder with the piston and the racing valve header is 155cc. When we split the case open, and put in the 3.2 millimeter crank, that bumps it up to 164cc. So this is a 164cc kit. So that's the trusted place to go to get your big bore kit. rcscooters.com. We'll put that in there. We'll put that in there. Oh man, we got parts. We got parts. We finally picked up the big bore kit. Now we just gotta go ahead and schedule a time to get it installed, troubleshooted, tested, broken in. After we get it broken in, we're gonna go ahead and tune the system so we get the most out of the engine. Make sure the fuel air ratio is correct. Tune it up a little bit so we get max horsepower, max torque out of the system. And then after that, we got ourselves a pimped out little Zuma 125. This is it. I've been talking about it for a while. I've been saving up for it for a while. I finally bit the bullet. We got ourselves a big bore kit from a trusted name in the industry. Hit them up. Hit them up, rcscooters.com. Links in the description. I'm excited, guys. I really didn't plan this video out very well. I don't have much to say other than I got a bunch of more mods, and these are major mods, major work. We got to break down the engine. We got to take all these parts off. We got to split the case open. We got to put in the crankshaft. We got to put the case back together. Put everything back together. This is major moddage right here, guys. And I'm going to share this process with you guys. Stay tuned. I probably won't do an install video. Mike's Bytes has how to install a big bore kit on a Zuma 125. DynamoUSA has a breakdown video where he takes off the valve, he takes off the cylinder, he splits open the case. He doesn't put it back together, but he follows the directions right out of the service manual, which means you can follow along with him. You can download the service manual, pick up all the O-rings, and Chris gave me a bunch of gaskets and seals right here, so you know that's a couple of parts that I don't have to pick up, but you can go through Dynamo's USA videos with him and write down all the parts you're gonna need. Oh man, this is, dude, we got parts for days, guys. We got parts for days. This is it. We're doing this. rcscooters.com. Send them an email if you have any questions. It's gonna help you out. No going back. No going back. I spent money on this. We're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm at a loss for words. I really didn't plan this video out too well, but I hope you guys are excited for me, with me. Hit that like, subscribe, share button if you guys plan on modding out your Zuma 125. If you have friends that ride scooters, go to rcscooters.com. Links are in the description. Send them an email if you have questions about installing big bore kit or getting custom mods for your Zuma 125. Thanks for spending your time with me. But the moment is here. We got the big bore kit. We're going to do this. Ride safe, stay safe. Until next time, peace out.
No more emissions on